Hey everyone, welcome to the Back 40 Feet, where we talk about suburban, urban, and patio gardening. And today I'm going to talk about harvesting carrots. So last fall I planted some carrot seeds and it was a very dry fall and none of them germinated. Much to my surprise, this spring all those seeds that I planted did. So now I have very healthy looking carrots. So when do you start to think about harvesting carrots? The biggest thing is when they're the size that you want. We're usually about like 1/2 inch to 3/4. Spring carrots have a tendency not to be quite as sweet as fall carrots. And carrots need a lot of water. If they don't get enough water, they get a lot of feeder roots. So it makes it look like the carrots are kind of on the hairy side because they're trying to absorb as much water as they can. So if you give the carrots enough water, you shouldn't get these feeder roots. You usually have about a 3-week window to harvest your carrots once you've decided that they're at the right size. And if you want a flavorful carrot, either water them really good before you harvest them, like the day before, or wait for some really good soaking rain to allow the moisture to get into the carrots. Hopefully, if you've been able to water your carrots sufficiently, they'll be ready to absorb the water. But if you haven't been watering your carrots and then you get a deluge of rain, that can cause some carrot splitting because now they're expanding way too fast. These are my spring carrots and they're close to 2.5–3 feet tall. I've got chicken wire around them because I'm still trying to fend off the groundhog. I put that up before I put my electric fence up. And as we come in closer, what you can do with your carrot is kind of push around the dirt a little bit to see what size you have. And what this is looking like is that even though these carrots have a lot of greenery, they're only about like 1/2 inch wide, which is sufficient to pick, but I have not had any decent rain. Looks like we should have some thunderstorms this weekend, so I'm going to take a look at my carrots in a couple of days. Since the last check on my carrots, we got about 3 inches of rain, and these carrots are easily over 3 feet tall. These are really very large tops. We'll see what's underneath. So this is an example of when your watering is insufficient for carrots. So you can see that there's lots of these feeder roots, which is why it looks pretty hairy. The carrots are good size, but when I turn them over, you can see that they split as a result of not getting water and then getting 3 inches of water. They are just extremely woody. So I'll go ahead and plant more seeds and hopefully get an early fall harvest.